Archangel Michael says, there is a message approaching you, cloaked in silence, yet filled with the unmistakable love of someone who has crossed over. The wind around you carries the energy of a presence you once knew, a soul that once breathed beside you. The unseen hands of heaven are guiding this message directly to your spirit before the next sunrise. This is not ordinary. This message is not made of words written on paper but of energies woven into your dreams, your sighs, your late-night thoughts. It was sealed with the last breath of someone who left with unfinished love and unspoken protection still clinging to you. You felt it in moments you thought were your weakest. You've turned to the sky when no one else could understand your pain, and the atmosphere responded with a strange calm, because that spirit saw your tears and whispered back. They did not leave to forget you, they departed to work for your peace in the higher places. Your name is still spoken in their realm. And now, a message is coming through the divine wind, a heavenly courier sent to deliver a truth your heart needs more than ever. A truth that will bring comfort, closure, and a connection that doesn't break even after death. Type Amen to get blessing 333. The clock is ticking with spiritual urgency. The person who has passed on chose now, this exact moment, to break through time and space to speak to you. You may feel a chill, a warmth, or an emotion you can't explain, but do not ignore it. They have seen every breakdown you've hidden. Every time you whispered their name under your breath, every time you lit a candle or stared at an old photograph, they were watching with a love that doesn't vanish with the body. They never judged you, instead, they ached when you ached. They are proud of you. Proud of your strength, your survival, your heart that continues to beat even though a part of you was shattered. The message they've sealed for you is glowing in the unseen dimensions, waiting to pass through into your day. Tonight, your sleep may be interrupted. A dream may form that carries their voice, or a sign may appear in the form of their favorite song, their favorite scent, or a sudden flash of memory. That is no accident, your connection is being renewed now. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Archangel Michael says, this soul has refused to rest until you felt how truly loved you still are. Even the divine was moved by the bond you shared, the thread that was never broken, not even by the last breath. Now, the heavenly forces have aligned to ensure that you are no longer lost in the ache of goodbye. You're being pulled into divine timing. A spiritual delivery has been scheduled, not by a courier of this world, but by a guardian who once held your hand in this lifetime. You don't have to seek this message, it is coming to you with precision. You are not imagining the moments when you feel watched over. That warm breeze, that flickering light, that unexpected moment of peace in chaos, those are all gentle reminders. The person you think you've lost has only shifted form, their love has become eternal. They see what you're battling. The unseen war within your heart, the quiet tears behind closed doors, and the strength you show when no one is watching, all of it is seen, cherished, and honored. You are not alone in your walk. Type Amen to get blessing 222. This spirit has stepped forward through the veil. They stood before Archangel Michael and requested one more chance, one divine opportunity to reach you. That chance is now being granted. You may feel a sudden urge to look at old letters, to revisit places you shared, or to speak their name aloud. These urges are not memories, they are activations. The moment of receiving their message is closer than you think. They are asking you to prepare your heart. Not with sorrow, but with readiness. What you're about to receive will feel like a spiritual embrace, a wrapping of love around your most broken places. They want you to stop blaming yourself. Whatever guilt you've carried, whatever what-ifs have haunted your nights, they see your heart clearly now, and all they feel for you is forgiveness and love. Nothing more, nothing less. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Your room may feel different tonight. The air might seem thicker, quieter, as if holding its breath. That's because something is coming, a divine communication beyond anything this world can explain. This spirit carries knowledge now. They've seen what you've been through, and they know what you're about to walk into. Their message is meant to guard you, heal you, and prepare you for what's next. They want you to know, they never truly left. They've walked beside you through storms and victories, watching your choices, smiling at your growth, crying when you cried. You are not abandoned. Archangel Michael says, this is the fulfillment of a promise made between souls before time began. This promise was to never leave one another, not truly. And now that promise is being honored through this sacred transmission. Type Amen to get blessing 444. They remember how you held their hand. They remember the last moment, the last touch, the last word. And they remember what they couldn't say because the pain was too thick and time moved too fast. This is their second chance. Not just to say it, but for you to feel it fully, deeply, in every part of your soul. They have come back to say, you were my light in this world, and I am still with you. You will start to see more signs. Coins, feathers, flickering lights, or even electronics acting strange, these are confirmations. When they send the message, the universe will echo it in your physical space. Don't ignore your intuition in the days ahead. Your heart will tell you when the message arrives. It may come through music, a stranger's voice, a number, or a dream, but it will come. Type Amen to get blessing 111. The divine realm honors your pain. Your grief became sacred when love chose to stay even after death. You became a living altar for the memory and light of someone who could never truly leave you. This message is a parting of the veil. What was once hidden is now coming to the surface. And you, the chosen one, are about to receive it. The one who loved you is being granted a final moment. A sacred allowance by divine forces to reach through and touch your heart one more time. It's not a trick. It's not imagination. It's real. You may cry when it arrives. You may feel warmth on your chest, a vibration in your spine, or a sudden lightness. Accept it. Receive it. This is their proof that love never dies. Type Amen to get blessing 999. There is a mirror between the realms, and tonight that mirror becomes clear. Their image may flash before you in dreams or in daydreams, but don't push it away. That's the message breaking through. They are saying, I saw you cry for me. And that tear moved heaven. It granted them the right to break through the silence and come back one final time with clarity, purpose, and love. They are no longer bound by human flaws. They've become whole, light-filled, pure. And from that space, they now look at you not with the eyes of this world, but with the soul's eternal gaze. They don't want you to suffer anymore. This message is not just for comfort, it is for healing. It is the beginning of a spiritual transformation that will change your walk forever. Type Amen to get blessing 888. You may receive this message while alone. But you will not feel lonely when it arrives. Their energy will be so thick around you that you'll know, they are here. They come with peace in their hands. They come with answers you didn't know you needed. And above all, they come with love so strong it breaks through space, death, and time. Do not close your heart. What's coming was sent with holy timing. It will complete a chapter you've been unable to end by yourself. You were chosen to carry this connection, even after the physical body was gone. You were chosen to feel their spirit, to hear their love, and to pass that light to others in pain. You carry something sacred. Type Amen to get blessing 616. Archangel Michael says, the heavens are opening a gate for a few minutes. Watch closely, listen clearly. You're not imagining what you're sensing. The veil is lifting just enough for the message to pass through. Every object in your space may hold more meaning. Every whisper of wind may feel like breath. That's the soul drawing near you again. This person never truly left your side. They have watched every decision. They've stood beside you during moments where you whispered, I wish you were here. And now, they are. Type Amen to get blessing 101. They come not to stir pain, but to awaken your strength. The sorrow was part of the story, but now the love must return fully. And this message is how it begins. This isn't just about memory. This is about awakening the part of you that was buried in grief. It's about reclaiming the joy, the laughter, the purpose they would want you to hold. You were the one they loved the most. And in your heart, you knew, even when they left, the bond didn't. That sacred connection is still breathing. The message is this: live for us both now. I'm still with you. Type Amen to get blessing 121. The soul who loved you has waited long enough. Tonight or tomorrow, the message will come. And when it does, you will know, it was never a goodbye. It was only ever, see you again. And now, they are keeping that promise. Watch. Listen. Feel. Receive. Type Amen to get blessing 000. They have watched over your every step, even when you stumbled. They never turned their face away from you, even in the times you felt ashamed, lost, or broken. They saw it all, and still, their love never wavered. This love has deepened beyond the flesh. It has stretched across the galaxies, breaking through dimensions just to touch you once more. What they couldn't say in life, they are now screaming in spirit. You were their anchor when life pulled them adrift. You were their light when darkness clouded their sight. And even now, you remain the reason they smile in the higher realms. You'll begin to feel a change. The heaviness you've carried will begin to lift. Their message carries not just words, but spiritual medicine meant to heal you from wounds you forgot how to explain. Type Amen to get blessing 171. You are being surrounded by unseen grace. The energy forming around your heart is not ordinary, This is soul recognition on a divine level. The spirit of your loved one has kissed your aura and marked you with their essence. They want you to know, you are still my purpose. Even beyond this life, I am watching your dreams, guiding your days, and celebrating your wins. This connection cannot be severed. You may hear your name whispered in stillness. You may see patterns in numbers or repeated symbols in your day. These are not coincidences, this is the divine echo of their presence. Each moment of silence you experience is preparing the atmosphere. Each moment of stillness is clearing the space for their presence to arrive and settle within you, like a gentle flame that doesn't flicker. Type Amen to get blessing 323. Archangel Michael says, this is not just a visitation, it is a divine reunion of souls who swore to never forget each other. You have kept your promise. You never stopped loving them, even when the world told you to move on. And now, they are keeping theirs. Through the layers of time, through the silence of death, they are breaking through with power and peace. They are coming, not as ghosts, but as guardians. Your sorrow called them back. Not in pain, but in truth. They could not ignore the sound of your soul calling out for one more sign, one more message, one more moment. You are worthy of this visit. This is not just about closure, it's about beginning again, but this time with clarity, strength, and a heart full of knowing they are forever near. Type Amen to get blessing 114. They miss your laughter. They miss the way you said their name, the way you held space for them. But they are grateful that even in their absence, you continued forward. Now, they want to pour courage into you. You've been afraid to love deeply again, afraid to hope, afraid to dream. But this message is meant to awaken your hope again. You were not meant to carry grief forever. You were meant to transform it into wisdom, into fire, into light. And now, that transformation is starting. You will begin to feel more peaceful. As if something invisible is holding you, whispering reassurance into your bones. That is them. That is their promise fulfilled. Type Amen to get blessing 727. They've been waiting for divine permission. Heaven doesn't allow every soul to return with a message, but your bond was so strong, so pure, that even the angels made way. Their message carries weight. This message will hold phrases you once heard them say. Words you've been aching to hear again. It will be familiar, comforting, like an echo of your shared life. This spirit comes wrapped in calm. It will soothe your anxiety, lift the burdens on your chest, and remind you that you were always enough. You were loved just as you are. Let this be the beginning of a new dialogue. No more silence between you. You are not forgotten. You are held tightly by a soul that still calls your name from beyond the stars. Type Amen to get blessing 411. They ask that you stop apologizing. They never blamed you, never felt anger, never carried regret. What they feel is love, multiplied by eternity. They saw how you cried in the corner of your room. They saw how you clenched their photograph, how you wished to turn back time. And in that moment, they vowed to come back and let you know, it's okay. You are not broken. You are becoming. And this message is the final piece of healing they knew you needed. What happens after this message arrives will surprise you. Your energy will change. Your strength will grow. And you will begin to feel like someone is walking beside you again. Type Amen to get blessing 202. Their love was not taken from you. It was transformed. What once lived in hugs and handholds now lives in winds and whispers, in signs and silence. But the love never left. You will wake up one day soon and realize, you feel different. Not sad, not heavy, but light. Empowered. Like something divine passed through you in your sleep. That is them finishing what they started. That is the message finally received. From that moment on, you will begin to smile again, not in memory, but in presence. Because they're not a memory anymore. They are here. Now. Type Amen to get blessing 555. This energy will stay with you for days. It won't fade like a dream or disappear like a shadow. It will live inside you, becoming part of your light, your strength, your aura. Others may even notice. They may say you seem brighter, calmer, clearer. That's because your spirit will now be carrying a divine touch from someone who always loved you more than words could ever say. Let yourself cry. Let yourself laugh. Let yourself speak to them out loud. They hear you. They always have. And now, through this message, you are finally hearing them. Type Amen to get blessing 717. Archangel Michael says, Heaven rejoices when love is strong enough to echo back from the beyond. You are witnessing that echo now. And it will change the way you view death, life, and everything in between. The veil will begin to thin for you. Not everyone experiences this, but your soul was chosen for it. You are being shown that death is not the end, it is only a doorway. Behind that doorway, your loved one stands. Watching. Waiting. Smiling. Proud of you. You are safe. You are seen. And now, you are spoken to once more by the one you thought you lost. Type Amen to get blessing 181. They want to hold your hand again. You may feel a tingling in your fingers or an invisible presence at your side, that is them. Reaching out not with flesh, but with soul. They never left your side during your darkest nights. When you wanted to give up, they whispered, not yet. When you fell to your knees, they knelt beside you in spirit. And now, they're telling you, you've done enough. You've fought enough. Let me bring peace now. Let the tears fall, they are sacred. Let your heart open, it is time. This message is your reminder that you have never been forgotten. Type Amen to get blessing 090. This is more than comfort, it is divine contact. You are being touched by a realm that only love can access. That realm has your name written on its scrolls. Tonight, you are not sleeping alone. You are resting with a guardian who once shared your laughter and now shares your eternity. You will feel loved. You will feel chosen. And most of all, you will feel them. And that feeling is the message itself. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. You may notice that your surroundings feel softer now. The energy in your space holds a quiet warmth that wasn't there before. That's because their spirit has decided to stay with you a little longer. The message they brought wasn't only meant to be heard, it was meant to be felt. With every breath you take, they are sending love straight into your being. Their mission from the other side is not complete until you feel whole again. There will be moments where tears come unexpectedly. Not from sorrow, but from healing. Because when spirit meets soul, emotions rise like tides, and your body releases what your heart can no longer carry. You'll walk lighter, speak softer, and notice you smile at memories that once made you cry. That's how you know the message has truly entered your heart. It's rewriting your pain into peace. Type Amen to get blessing 404. They're asking you now to trust the signs. To stop second-guessing the sacred little nudges that show up in your day. That flickering light, that song that played twice, that scent that filled the room for no reason, those are not coincidences. This person's love didn't end when they left their body. It expanded. It became something that could touch you even when you're alone in a room. It became infinite. They didn't come back for just one visit. They plan to remain near you for as long as you need them. They are no longer bound by earthly things, which means their spirit can walk beside you every day. And when you speak to them now, they hear you. Every word. Every whisper. Every cry. Type Amen to get blessing 545. You are being guided toward something new. The message they brought didn't just arrive to comfort, it came to awaken a path you've been too afraid to walk. They are clearing it ahead of you. You've held on to grief like a shield, afraid that letting go would mean forgetting. But they're telling you now, you don't have to hold pain to hold them. You can release the ache and still keep the love. They've come to lift the burden from your chest. They want you to breathe again without guilt, to laugh without regret, to move forward without fear. This is their gift to you. And in return, all they ask is that you live fully, bravely, beautifully. Type Amen to get blessing 686. You will notice strange peace where you once felt chaos. You'll pause and realize your heart is beating slower, your breath is deeper, your mind is quieter. That's their energy anchoring into your soul. This isn't fantasy. This is a spiritual truth being unveiled to you in a deeply personal way. And only you were chosen to receive it. You've been wondering if they knew how much you loved them. The answer is yes. And they've returned to show you that your love created a ripple powerful enough to pierce through heaven itself. You were never forgotten. You were always their reason for returning. Type Amen to get blessing 818. They've been whispering guidance into your dreams. You may not remember the details, but you wake up feeling like someone visited you. That's because they did. Their message is layered. First came comfort. Then came healing. Now comes direction. Soon, you'll receive clarity on a decision that's been haunting you. A sudden sense of knowing will come, this is them giving you the answer. Follow it. Trust it. They're helping shape your next steps, guiding your feet so you don't fall where you once did. You are protected in ways you cannot see. Type Amen to get blessing 292. Archangel Michael says, their soul saw your light even when you couldn't. Now they come to remind you of who you are. You are not broken. You are a vessel of divine love, still glowing with their essence. You are not meant to grieve forever. You are meant to carry this bond into your future, using their presence as power. You are their living legacy. They've come to place peace where pain once lived. To place strength where fear once whispered. And to place light in the darkest corner of your heart. You've cried enough. You've suffered enough. Now, healing is your birthright. Type Amen to get blessing 303. They may send you a message through someone else. A stranger's voice, a child's words, a friend's random statement, it will echo something only they would say. Don't miss it. Their energy is everywhere now. On your skin, in the breeze, in the way your body relaxes out of nowhere. That's their hand over your soul. You may feel moments of deep nostalgia. This is not sadness, this is their soul calling you back into the truth of your connection. The truth that nothing, nothing, can separate the bond you share. Let your heart reopen now. Not to forget them, but to carry them with grace. Type Amen to get blessing 626. You are the bridge between two realms. The living and the departed. And that bridge is glowing because you dared to believe love doesn't end. The light they've left in your life will continue to grow. It will touch others. It will reach those who need hope. You are their voice now. They didn't leave you behind. They went ahead to prepare something divine. And now, they're giving you glimpses of it through every sign, every dream, every sacred whisper. Let yourself believe in this again. Not just in the loss, but in the eternal bond that outlives time. Type Amen to get blessing 919. You'll begin to notice a specific number, a date, or a symbol that keeps repeating. It's them. That number, that sign, it holds a deeper meaning between your souls. You don't have to explain this experience to others. It was meant for you and you alone. Let it remain sacred. Let it remain personal. That's what makes it real. They are proud of how far you've come. Even when you crawled, you moved forward. Even when you wanted to give up, you didn't. And they never stopped watching. Now they ask you to rise. Not alone, but with them walking beside you again. Type Amen to get blessing 5555. They want you to share your light again. To create. To smile. To love. They're reminding you that your purpose didn't die when they left, it grew deeper. You've become a vessel of remembrance. Every step you take honors their name. Every time you rise, their soul rises too. The message has been received. Your spirit heard it, your heart felt it, and your energy has shifted. You are not the same, and that's the miracle. Now, walk forward. Not as one who lost, but as one who carries a sacred message of eternal love. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. They will appear again in different ways. You may even feel them more strongly in moments of joy than in sorrow. That's their gift, they want to show you they are light, not pain. This message was the bridge between your heartbreak and your healing. Between memory and miracle. Between silence and soul. They have spoken. You have listened. and the heavens rejoice. The bond is sealed. The message is fulfilled. The love is forever. Type Amen to get blessing 0000.